Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Therapy, where five friends, separated by time and space, together by the magic of D&D for some desperately needed therapeutic escapism. We don't really have anything to announce this week, so as always, don't forget to hit that like button. Come join us on all the socials, links are below. And if you're watching on YouTube, come check us out on Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch, come and check us out on YouTube. Let's get started.
Last time on Thursday Night Therapy. After finding the children and teenagers on board, Des and I struck up a conversation with their pseudo-leader. But after finding out their former captain had been slain, and a brief exchange of threats in a lightning form and a little bit of healing, the children began calling me Mother. Bit weird, but it seems maybe as an honorific kind of protectorate name. Who knows? We left a single sailor with them to look after them, and the two of us returned topside to discuss our options. I accidentally mentioned there being two of us while talking to Devvie when I was talking about growing up. Thankfully, he didn't either pay attention or care to ask, but we'll see if he brings it up again. Anyway, after sending Sandara to help below with the children, we decided that taking them to the nearest land and setting them free would be the best idea. Not taking care of them ourselves, because that would end badly. While Captain Skullcrusher helped fix the Bloodwake's holes, Des and Devvie organising the crew to begin sailing and taking the ship and hauling the Bloodwake behind, I decided to bolster our number with some of the previous crew. Praying to Merkel and releasing my power, I raised more zombies to help pulling ropes and crewing the larger vessel. The sailing commenced and the long day continued. We dropped anchor, and I decided to turn in early with a glass of wine. However, I felt something, and sleep seemed to evade me. I got up, I paced, I checked on my undead charges, and went back to bed. But sleep still eluded me. Without sleep to recover, and waning power levels, I wonder what the next days will hold.
That's what we'll pick up this week. So, Torrin.
Yes.
You left off. You basically pacing in the quarters? Or
yeah, I'd
tried to sleep again. You tried to sleep.
I'd gone back and tried to sleep again.
Failed.
It would appear that I am not sleeping.
It appears that you're not sleeping. At this point, though, I'd just like to clarify, because I think we kind of glossed over it last week. Where is everybody right now?
That is a good point.
A wonderful point.
I mean, Torrin's obviously in the captain's quarters of the Bloodwake.
No, I hadn't gone back to the Bloodwake. We hadn't discussed where we were sleeping.
That's very true.
I'd just taken
this question.
I just presumed I was going to go into the captain's quarters of the new ship.
Yeah, no, fair enough. As I said, I didn't even ask last week, and it kind of got glossed over. Just to clarify that this point right now.
I find a bed or a couch or something in the captain's quarters, I guess. Would have been my plan.
I'd be taking a watch at some point in the night, but apart from that, I probably would be sleeping on deck.
With all the undead.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll be sleeping downstairs as normal.
Lanny would have taken. Go on.
Yes.
Sorry, what'd you say?
On the Bloodway.
Yes.
And Dev, you meant on the deck of the
captured ship, whatever it is called. The Paizo shite.
Hunko Junk.
Hunko junk.
Lanny would have taken some sort of watch and then ultimately slept at the front of the Bloodwake, where he normally does.
Okay. That's fine. Just needed to know where you all were. So, Torrin, back to you. As I said, it would appear you are not sleeping.
All right, then I guess through the night, I would look through the captain's quarters, any papers, any whatever that I can find in here, maps, whatever, books, just look through whatever I can.
Looking through the captain's quarters, it is... Oof. I mean, there's an odd pungent smell in there. It is very unkempt, unclean. The furniture that is in there looks like it was probably part of the original... It was the original decor, but has now been in use for decades, it would seem. A lot of it is broken. The sheets on the crumbling bed are obviously decades old and stained. There are... Yeah, there's crap everywhere. There are even animal bones littered in a couple corners. It's an absolute mess. You don't find any books or papers or not even any nautical charts of anything that of that nature. It all just seems very, as I described the pirates in general, feral.
I think I'll clean up then. Because if there's nothing to read, she's gonna at least make it nicer and more livable than it currently is.
Well, there's enough to do in this case. There's enough to keep you occupied.
It'll get to sort of first light.
Okay, I'll say just as you sense the night is coming to an end. It's not quite dawn, but yeah, okay. Go ahead.
I would get onto deck and see where my zombies are and how they are doing and make some calculations with my waning power levels.
We are on the other map, so I'm just going to bring everybody back here.
Okay.
And the Bloodwake is currently...
trailing behind.
It's actually currently hidden, but I don't know. I think... Would you have left it behind? Or would you have pulled it up next side by side for the night? Probably makes more sense.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So yeah, you can now place yourselves where you would be. This guy is... there. Okay. There's Devvie is there. And Torrin, I don't see you, Torrin. Where are you?
I am up here.
Okay, yep, there you go.
Near the front of the wheel on the forecastle.
Okay. You have something to do with those, please.
Okay, so I am going to be making calculations. Think about the usefulness of whichever ones I've got. And who's on deck?
So I
are you having your watch at this point, or are you sleeping at this point, Desi?
I hadn't specified a time.
You generally take the first watch, though, right?
generally take the first watch. Yeah.
Okay. Would you have sent anyone up for the second?
Yes, I would have. I would obviously have replaced myself with another member of the crew.
Well, I said Lanny would have done one, so he would have probably done like a middle in the early hours.
Okay. Okay.
So there is someone living on the deck then.
Yeah, I mean, if
Other than
Lanny,
Yeah.
if Lanny's now on watch, then I guess it's Lanny.
Yeah.
And he would be. I don't know where you want to be. On the Bloodwake. On the other ship.
I'd have come across. Yeah, I'd have come
Okay.
across.
I would go to Lanny then, wherever he is. Morning, Captain.
Torrin, you awake? Bit early to be awake.
Unfortunately, I haven't slept.
Trouble? Oh. Troubles?
No idea. Some weird feeling that I can't seem to shake, and I can't sleep.
Something on this ship, or
I've no idea.
have you had this problem before?
No.
Seems a bit strange then that you come onto this ship, you can't sleep. Is it? I mean, how difficult is it to control this amount of these zombie things, these undead?
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
Does that? No. I mean, how much does it take out of you? Is that why you can't sleep?
No, it's not that. It's that's a sort of burst of energy thing rather than a over time kind of thing. If anything, controlling all of these should help me sleep more. But doesn't seem to work. So, but it does come to the problem that I haven't been able to rest, which means I don't have the power to control all of these past a couple hours time.
I mean, how long do you need before you need to be doing something to keep control of these?
What do you mean?
As in, when do you need to redo your magic things and regain control?
2 hours, I think.
Oh God! Well, I mean, we did discuss it before. Worst comes to worst, we just chuck them overboard, but
Yeah,
or
but
kill them. Or
I'd hoped to have had them for a little longer than just one day and night.
well, yeah, but I mean, if you can't control them, then there's not much else we can do. Not having this many of these creatures roaming about, and well, God knows what could happen. I saw how much damage they did do when they were on our side. I don't want to be against them.
Yeah,
Although that would be
it'll
quite
be a
fun.
problem. Well, if you
For
want
me,
to have
anyway.
target practice,
Well, no. Well, I mean,
I can hold 4 of them, but that means 8 need to go overboard.
well, I mean,
But that also means that there are 8 there that you could use as target practice if you really wanted.
I just had a thought. I mean, this shit is full of spikes, right? How much damage is a spike going to do to a zombie? If we were to skewer the ones you can't control on the side of the ship, they can't go anywhere, and we keep them for when you can. Would that be a bit weird?
Not weird. I like the idea, but I can't pull them back once I've let them out of my control.
Even once you've had a sleep and things like
No,
that.
I need to.
Oh.
I need to make more. Like
Okay.
Once I've released them, it's like letting go of a sail on all of its ropes. It'll just fly into the wind.
Yeah, that's never good.
It's
Sorry, the visual of that was just like having them all like racked up, like some sort of macabre vending machine, ready for when you need them.
Oh, I'd love it, but the spell doesn't let me.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be amazing, but alas, it is a bit
I
of a
shall take this
problem.
one. Well, I mean, once the sun comes up and we get going, you try and get some rest. Do what you can to save the ones that you can, and yeah, we'll get rid of the rest. I suppose some is better than none, isn't it?
Yeah, it just depends which 4 you want.
Well,
Do you want them to be pulling ropes, or do you want, because that's the zombies, and the skeletons are more of the keeping watch and engaging from range kind of thing. What do you reckon?
Well,
if
we've got
combat's
enough
going to
crew.
be an issue, then the skeletons, and if you want more crew to make it easier, then it's the zombies. If you want a mix, I can have 2 of each.
Yeah, maybe that might be the best option. 2 skeletons and 2 of the zombies, and we get rid of the rest.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time to think, but
Yeah.
if all else fails,
it sucks. It just feels like I'm not pulling my weight.
no.
This is the thing I'm good at, and I'm failing at it.
Well, there's obviously something going on, whether it's some sort of heebie-jeebies on this ship or something to do with you and your magic abilities. I don't know, something being wrong.
Well, it's just one of those weird fucking things where I can't sleep.
I mean, your magic, does it come from the god you believe in, or is it all learned?
Only a small element of it. He grants me some low level things, but my powers with these is stuff that I've learned and crafted myself.
Okay.
Merkel has influence and power, and he helps me understand the stuff that I've learned and the stuff that I know, but I'd still be able to do that magic without his help.
Okay, I think I understand. Yeah. Well, I mean, DM, what time would it be at the moment? How far away did we say we were from sort of dawn?
It's still dark, but it's close to dawn.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I'd guess about 2 hours.
I mean,
Torrin would know, but Nathan is guessing 2 hours.
I mean, if you do end up sleeping before then and it gets to dawn, we'll keep these contained. You come back and do what you need to do, maybe, and then we'll come and wake you up. But if you're not asleep, you do what you got to do, and we'll take care of the rest.
I think at this point, it's just best for me to get on with it. I don't want to finally get to sleep and then get woken up.
But I need to make sure I know which ones you've got control of. I suppose you'll know because they'll be a bit more feral.
Well, we can throw them off the side before they turn.
Okay. Yeah.
The skeletons would turn first, technically. And I'd have a little bit longer with the rest of the zombies. But if I cast to reassert control over the skeletons, I'd need to add the zombies into the same cast, and then it becomes confusing and time shifts, and I'm too tired for this. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, you know it best, Torrin. You make your decision, go with it, and I'll help you where I can. You tell me what I need to do.
Cut the heads off of those 4. To start with. All the yellow boys just instantly get beheaded, I imagine.
Do we want to kill them or just chuck them over?
I don't really want to have floating zombies that aren't under my control either. So...
and if I were to start...
Well, actually...
the proverbial crushing their skulls in, would they start attacking me back?
No, because I can command them to sit still and do nothing. If they don't have a command from me, they would defend themselves. But if I give them the command to not defend themselves, then that overrides it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. How long do I? Ah, shit. No, hang on. What? Oh, fuck. Torrin is really struggling at this point.
Fingers and numbers in the air.
Yeah, basically. Trying to work out the times and trying to has an imaginary clock in front of her, and I don't have minor image. Damn it! I could actually make a clock. Yeah, it's. So I've technically got these zombies until. What time did we attack this ship yesterday? Sometime after midday?
You
Or
were
was it coming?
You were attacked at. Well, basically, the attack was 24 hours ago. After which you then gave chase.
Oh, right. Okay.
But that would have been in the morning.
So there's only like half an hour difference between.
I don't know. I think the
skeletons and
chase.
zombies, then.
They had a head start of you, and you were sailing with a damaged sail. The chase could have taken up to an hour easily.
Okay, so there's like an hour between the skeletons and the zombies. Then, because the skeletons would have been when I woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, Lanny. Fuck it. Give me a minute, and I'm gonna sit down here, and I'm gonna reassert control over the red and the green of each.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna step back with Lanny. Like, you want some target practice? You've got new abilities. You've got new abilities. Do you want to try anything?
Yeah. I've not really thought about this. Well, let's try this then. And Lanny reaches out his hand and he points towards the blue zombie, and he will use the cantrip produce flame, and he will set him alight.
Nice.
And
that's
will
fun.
Be, that is 2d8, I think. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even put my character sheet up. And I've not got it as a.
You got a fire sound effect.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh, I wish I was awake.
Yeah, 2d8.
You get 2d8 on that because it's a cantrip, don't you? Damn.
Yeah. 7
Nice.
damage of fire to that zombie.
I mean, they've got
And he's on fire.
They've got like 30. They've got like 30 health. So
30. Oh, they're boosted, right? It's more than normal.
yeah, they're not
Yeah.
basic zombies. They get a boost from my wizard level
Okay. So yeah, you just.
to their attacks and damage and health.
So there's now a zombie on the deck, slowly burning, melting.
I'm going to use control flames
Okay.
and just make like smiley faces in the fire.
Oh, that's not what I would have used it for, but never mind. I would have used it to control the fire, but you know, you do you.
I'm controlling the fire. Don't worry, it's a cantrip. And I can turn the fucking fire green. I can turn the fucking fire blue. I can make it bigger and smaller.
Oh
Great.
God! Hang on. Does that work?
What are you doing?
There we go.
What's happened there?
I changed the colour of the fire.
Putting filters on your fire. That's great.
Oh wow, okay.
All right. I mean, I guess, does he keep burning? I guess the fire goes.
It's a cantrip that produce flame is a cantrip that is either you can hold the fire in your hand as a light source,
Yeah, you throw it as a weapon. It doesn't.
or you can throw it as a weapon. But
Okay,
it's not a continual burn that lasts for more than your initial impact.
It's a relatively fresh body, so he's not going to set alight. Okay. So, do we want to go through all 8 zombies doing this? Or?
Not narratively, no. But I would sit with, or I'd be with Lani and work with him with some of his new abilities and learn some of the stuff that he can do, because that's really interesting to me. Is there anything else you would want to show me other than the fire, Lani?
Well, the 2 cantrips I've got that I could do at will are Produce Flame and Primal Savagery, which is the one I used against the Venom Troll.
Yes.
Which is like the Poisonous Claw, Poisonous Teeth.
Yes.
And then I probably wouldn't. Actually, I do one more. Once some of these zombies had taken a bit of damage, what Lani would have done to have kind of pushed them off the ship as they're kind of waning in health, Lani would have actually used Thunder Wave on the last sort of few to attack them and shoot them off the ship.
I'm going to say that I've taken off the armor that I've given some of them before this happened.
I assumed. So like 10-pin bowling, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing if you're casting Thunder Wave, then my passive perception of 18 might wake me up.
It's a thunderclap that's heard 100 feet away, so yes.
Yeah.
Although, it does sound like thunder, though, so whether you interpret that as something
Lani
unusual
would
or not.
do.
Sorry, where are you now, Dev?
So I would be sleeping kind of up here. Ish.
Okay.
Oh, you might have heard us actually, like, talking and...
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, my passive perception is 18, but we did have quite a big day, so I might be too knackered.
I mean, it would probably rise you from your sleep.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I mean, just opening your eyes and turning your head. It's up to you what you do.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up and wander over.
That's fucking amazing, Lani.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of worked this one out myself. I was trying things and it just made this little like thunderclap, but I didn't realise it was that powerful.
Devvie would have heard the thunder.
Oh yeah.
Woken up and then just seen like a handful of zombies like flailing and flopping over the side of the.
And Torrin with a massive grin on her face.
Lani looks over to Devvie and just waves.
What? What?
Did you fucking see that?
Well, I saw the tail end of it. What happened?
Lani did that.
A bit of fun.
Oh. Alright. It seems pretty similar to one I know. That's pretty handy, Lani.
Yeah, just clapped his hands together and they all fucking flew with that thunderclap. It was amazing.
Bloody hell. You're surprising us every day, Lani.
There's a few things I know, but I think I need to learn a bit more. Maybe, Torrin, we could sit down at some point and I could maybe show you some other things I know or talk through it, and then maybe there's some things that you could teach me a bit more.
Absolutely. I'd love to help. If I'm a little more awake for it, mind.
Yeah. You do need to get some sleep now.
I can try.
Maybe if you went back onto the blood wake in the quarters there.
What's that?
Comforting at home.
Oi. That fucking bell again.
That bell.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that the fucking bell coming from our ship, Sean?
Seems to be coming from that direction, yeah.
Son of a fuck.
I'm going to quickly run up into the crow's nest and do a Heckin' Perceive.
Okay. It is dark, but go for it.
That's a 27.
Fuck me.
Can I have another one, please? Because it is dark.
Oh, okay. Nah, shit.
Oh, you disadvantaging.
Yeah. Still 15.
Still a 15.
It's a relatively clear. As I said, we're close to morning. It's relatively clear. You can just. You like that hint of illumination that kind of comes from the horizon when the day is near.
Yeah.
You don't see any ships or anything. You're quite far out onto the open ocean.
No mystical
see
green
anything.
glows.
No, you don't see anything. But you do hear this ringing.
Okay.
Des, I am assuming you would wake up with this sound. Oh, at this point, just to be clear, Lani and Des have had a full long rest. Torrin and Devvie have not.
Yeah, cheers for waking me up. Des, you are muted. Troy?
Whoops-a-doodle.
Have you said anything in the last half an hour?
You know what? I'm going to say no.
Oh dear. Troy's been monologuing.
I just thought that you were all ignoring me.
I was thinking, like, it's a bit quiet
Things are
today.
very quiet.
Yeah, no, I said I did. When the bell first started ringing, I was like, right, well, I imagine that wakes me up, and you were like, moved on. I was like, oh, well, I guess not then. I guess I'll sleep through.
Ugh.
Okay. Yes, I'm awake. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm awake. What? Oh, God, where's the bell ringing?
I'd run to the edge in thaumaturgy to shout, Des.
Yes, I'm up.
Wait. Sorry. Did you just both autofill your health?
Maybe. This is a long rest.
Yeah, that's not how we do long rests.
Oh,
is
I
it?
know. Oh, you're such a tyrant. Fine.
Roll for it.
What's the roll again? I've got a macro for a short rest.
You rolled it like a short rest.
Yeah, like a normal short rest. It's your hit dice plus your constitution modifier.
I can't remember what my old HP was now.
Dumbass.
Like
You
35.
control Z.
No.
I'm rolling.
It's fine.
Yes.
I was like 35 or something.
See? That was really
Plus.
important that we did that.
Right, let me.
Because
Oh,
now you're on 65 instead of 66.
yeah, well, there you go. I've done 10. So
That was one of your hit die.
oh, that's true. How many hit do I have? 8. Okay. All right, so that's that 1, 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but this is
Three.
always plus 2.
Yes.
Did you just roll 3 8s in a row?
You're not rolling a dice.
No, I'm not. I've somehow put in 8 instead
Short
of
rest.
D8.
Yeah, that's a short rest.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I've got a macro for a short rest. And you're like, yeah, it's fine. That's what it is.
No, our long rest is like a normal short rest. Our short rests are different.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's
Yeah,
only, it's only episode 55, right? How would you
Yeah.
expect to go over this stuff already? Look.
Rich, what?
So I've rolled my 6 levels in Barbarian and my 2
I
levels
see.
in Druid.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
So I've rolled both.
Anyway, I've got 8 hit dice. I'm gonna get 31 hit points back probably. Actually,
You
no,
might-
maybe not. Actually, I might not. Hold on.
You could theoretically roll a 10.
You're right. Let's fuck around with dice while this bell's ringing in the background.
I'm greatly amused.
Shut it. Start. Right, here we go.
It's
8.
8d8.
8d8 plus 2. 40.
Oof,
It's
nice.
Oh, fuck you.
it's technically plus 2 per dice.
Yeah,
on a
well,
short rest.
whatever. fine.
No. It's
No, on a normal short rest that is our long rest, you get your plus per
Dice roll.
dice.
Yes.
really.
Yes.
I wrote my rules down somewhere. I've checked them. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
He rolled more than enough to get full. Okay. Oh,
Have I had a short rest?
Yes.
Roll
Good.
for it.
I don't need a roll for it. It's less than 1 die.
Fuck me. Right.
Technically, it could have been 2 die. My minimum is 3, and I needed 4 hit points.
Okay. Sorry for that slight derailing
That's cool.
of immersion.
Gonna get derailed yourself.
I'm doing thaumaturgy and shouting Dez's name. And shouting, that fucking bell's going off!
You're not fucking kidding. I can fucking hear it. I am on my way to go and have a look. I'm assuming it's still in the captain's quarters.
That's where the
I
sound
left it.
appears to be coming from.
I will enter the captain's quarters and locate said bingity bongity bell.
It sounds like it's coming from a drawer.
Right?
That's not what the bell sounds like.
Vile.
I can
right, yeah.
smell that.
Gonna go to the drawer. I open the drawer. That's
Bang
not
immediately
serious.
stops. But laid in the drawer,
Yeah.
unwrapped, and with the clapper attached, is the bell.
Excuse me?
Reformed
What?
itself.
Where did we leave the clapper?
At the other end of the fucking ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Bell
magically.
was in my room and the clapper was fucking outside.
Right.
None of you seen this, only Des.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm just reversing back.
Right. So I'm gonna pick up the bell. Does it feel weird in any way? Am I getting a vibe? Is it vibrating gently? Is it warm to the touch?
It's cold, and there is a bit of a eerie feeling. I don't know how perceptive Des is to that sort of thing, so... But there's,
Roll for it.
you get a bit of a weird... still a weird, creepy feeling. Like,
Creepy. Now, I'm quite... Thank you.
That's
really-
fucking rude.
That's really mysterious. Right. Now, I seem to remember, right? I seem to remember when we first brought this bell onto the ship. There were certain members of the party who were all for destroying it, but he was talked down by other members of the party. But those members of the party aren't here right now.
Prick.
All on me onesie I am. With this bell. And my chisel. What is on the bell? Are there any particular markings? Is there any kind of like runes or lettering or pictures or anything? Or is it just a bell?
The
No,
reflection of a dumbass monk.
Fucking
it
right.
is a old bell. It's very worn. There's almost like a hairline crack going around it at one point, and it
There
is
now.
it is covered in scratches and nicks, but there's not any runes or engraving or anything on it that you can locate.
I would like
To put it back. I'm not
Take-
there.
to take out my chisel and insert it into the hairline fracture.
Now, okay. No, I'm just thinking. It's like the rest of you saw Des enter the cabin,
Yeah.
and the bell stopped very shortly afterwards.
Which means everything's fine. Go about your business.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's about like 20 seconds, 30 seconds of time.
He hasn't come out.
So okay, so you have placed your chisel in the in the crack, yes.
I'm going to apply pressure.
Just apply pressure.
Lots of it.
Lots of pressure.
Mm.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Right. Ability check. Here we go. That'll be a
Hey.
4.
You begin to apply pressure, and then the bell it's on that plane. It's cylindrical, so as you apply the pressure, you feel it almost roll out from beneath you, and it shoots off the side of the table and donks on the floor.
Oh, okay. Does it clang?
Well, it would
Swing!
It would a clang. I don't know, because a clang requires the vibration of the bell hanging.
It's a clonk.
It's more of a clunk or a clonk, yeah.
As this is going on, I probably would have shouted down by now. Oi, bruv, you alright?
Yep, everything's fine. It's bell.
Yeah. Sooner we get that melted down, the better.
Yeah, melt it down. Yeah.
Am I officially exhausted at this point, or do I have like an hour left?
It's 24 hours without sleep, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you would have actually, you know what? You were woken early the day before because of the attack, and it was about this time. So I would have said, yeah, you're just.
So I'm exhausted. All right.
You get a point of exhaustion.
Yay!
Fun.
Fun.
Not fucking fun.
I'm just gonna pick up the bell and put it back in the drawer. Actually, no, I'm gonna remove the clapper. How do we remove the clapper last time?
It's just like not a hook, but basically a thick hook that's kind of just pressed shut. So with your chisel, you would be able to lever it open enough to remove the clapper.
Okay. I shall go like the clappers. Sorry.
Do we just start? Do we hear you just giggling in the room to yourself?
and a ghostly chorus of boos, which is acceptable. To be perfectly honest, it's perfectly acceptable. I'll take out the clapper and then put the bell back in the drawer and exit the room.
So everyone else standing there expectantly, I guess. See, there's eventually exit the captain's quarters.
I'll be holding the clapper in my hand and tapping against the palm of the other hand. So now, unless my memory is failing me, I am almost fucking certain that we remove this and put it somewhere else.
We did.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I reckon the death knell is slowly trying to reform itself.
Yeah.
As long as we keep on breaking it every time that happens, it shouldn't be able to reform, I guess. I mean, that's a theory.
Instead of hiding this somewhere, I'm going to keep this about my person at all times, and I'm going to see what happens to it.
Yeah, thread it around your pendant that you've got the deep platinum on.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not a terrible idea. I will do.
Or having two items that people fucking hate around your neck.
Exactly, you might as well keep them all in the same place.
Yeah, right.
Good to know.
Yeah, while we're at it, we'll just paint a big red target on your back as well, Des.
I mean,
we can do that with his blood if we wait a couple hours. I'm sure something will come for us.
Why break the habit of a lifetime?
Well, stupidity or...
Oh, you are fucking tetchy when you're tired, aren't you?
Oh, fuck off.
You fuck off.
Sean, as I'm up in the crow's nest, I am going to not just look out at the horizon stuff, but I'm going to look down towards underneath the boats into the sea itself. Just make sure there are definitely no green glows coming from there as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would have that would have been part of your perception check before.
I assumed, but I thought I'd better clarify.
Yeah, no. Nothing from below. I mean, visually, nothing seems out of order.
Okay. Right. In that case, I'm gonna probably stay up in the crow's nest, but like just resume my rest.
You gonna sleep?
Yeah, unless someone else is in there. Actually, probably someone else is probably in there. So I'll probably I'll come down.
There's no one up there.
Oh, okay.
I just needed to know. Are you returning to sleep? You can.
Oh yeah.
You can like wake up during a long rest and just think. As long as you don't do anything strenuous and it's less than an hour, you can then
resume. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Long rest.
Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be resuming my long rest.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know whether you're doing that in the crow's nest or not.
Yeah, bugger it. Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm up here now.
All right.
Too tired to climb back down.
At this point, because it is basically dawn and a bell has been rung, most of the crew start to arise.
Shit. Sorry.
Most of which have been sleeping on the bloodbake as usual. But yeah, so Des, where are you now? Did you return to the others? Are you still on the bloodbake?
I'm still on the. I mean, right. Didn't they come over to the bloodbake to see what was what?
I don't think so.
I'm shouting from where I am.
You just had a conversation, so I assume you've at least gone a little bit closer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I will have put the clapper around me neck on the string that the deep platinum is attached to. Do they react to each other? Is there some sort of like magical spark that blows me up or something? Or
don't fucking tempt me.
Nope, nothing. Nothing happens when they touch.
All right. Right. So I mean, I'm awake now. I'm rested. I might as well go up in the crow's nest of the bloodwake instead. Unless my brother's over on the whatever it's called. Thingy.
Yeah, that's the point. Does this ship have a name?
It's got none that we found. No.
Shit barge.
I was up all night looking at paperwork. Well, there's fucking none of it. So.
If you want to have a look, I'll need an investigation.
I was looking while I was up all night, and there was no documentation. And we looked last time. At
nothing nothing in the captain's quarters. Did you look at the back?
Yeah, we looked at the back of the ship last episode. You said there was nothing we could see.
Okay.
Unless that's changed.
Nope. Did I ask for a roll last week, or?
I don't think so.
I don't remember that far back.
I don't even remember saying that, to be honest. But.
Then again, I also don't remember my breakfast, so.
Give me an investigation, Lanny.
11!
Okay, then no.
Well, saying that, instead of going up in the crow's nest, now that I'm awakened, obviously, what time is it, out of interest?
Dawn.
Dawn, right. So yeah, I'm up, I'm awake. I'm going to get on over to this big old bastard of a ship. I'm just going to start having a proper nosy. See what I can find. Any hidden compartments, any nooks and crannies that we've missed, anything in the bilges, any trap doors that we haven't discovered, anything like that at all.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have to find it. Okay, I'm going to give just a brief rundown of the ship. Yeah, aside from the captain's quarters where Torrin Veis has already been, what would generally be the officers' quarters at the front of the ship. Mm-hmm. There are some more beds there and a table. But again, much like the officers' quarters, it's basically just a fucking mess. The main deck below, where you have all the children's cots, which double up as like the seats for the robots, are there. and below that again, you seem to have a storage area, which is basically the whole deck, actually. And I think I said before, you would be able to fit quite a lot of stuff in here. It's at least more than double what the Bloodwake would be. And you do have a very large bilges below that. You don't really find anything of interest there other than a dead body.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
It seems to be... It's just kind of floating in the bilge water. It's highly decayed, and you can guess it's probably been here quite a while.
Didn't do it.
Doesn't seem to be anything of any value on it.
Yeah, but where has it come from? And where did it go? Where has it come from? Sure.
Well, I know that, but I can't just tell you things.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. Fine. Can I do... I mean, obviously, if it's quite decayed, I'm not going to get much out of it, but can I, like, determine a cause of death or something?
Yeah, you can roll for that. So, a medicine.
Okay. A skill I honestly say I don't think I've ever used before. That'd be a 16.
Okay, assuming you're willing to touch it,
Yeah, I mean, it's just
wouldn't-
the dead body.
be that difficult to find, but it seems to have a... it looks like it's been hit on the base of the skull on the back of the head quite hard with something. As the skull is almost dented at that area.
Some sort of mutiny, maybe. Maybe we are looking at the ex-captain of the ship. Still,
I mean, it could have been here like a year, but it's not been here like 10 years. It's not like it would be a skeleton if it had been here that long. It's been here maybe 6 months, a year. You can't really tell.
oh, well, we don't really want it down here stinking up the place, especially if we plan on selling this thing on. So I will scoop it up as best I can and bring it back up to the surface. And unless anyone wants to do anything with it, glancing at Torrin, I will probably just dump it over the side.
Yeah, if you bring it to me, I have no use for it at all.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, I mean, unless there's anything particularly noteworthy about it that I should know about, then yeah, I will just scoop it up, bring it back up to the deck, and chuck it overboard.
So, you are still in the middle of the ocean. Do you want to do anything else other than set sail?
Am I allowed to try and sleep?
You can try, but I'm just going to tell you now, you will not sleep.
Excellent. I will try and go to sleep for an hour, and then I'm going to get up and just fucking get on with shit. Then order my thralls about.
So, you're currently down here,
Tail.
and I think you decided that you were heading to here,
Shinawa Isles.
Yes.
which is the closest. It's like a large town. It's the closest decent-sized settlement from here.
Yeah.
As I said, if you don't wish to do anything else, then you can just continue with the same setup you had yesterday. A couple people on the Bloodwake, most of the crew on the new ship,
Yeah.
and sail northeast.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then off you go.
So Torrin is, like, knocking about on deck, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am going to... I guess pretty early on in the day, I'm going to, like, walk up to him and go, sorry, love. I
Hey,
don't...
what's up?
Well, yeah. We're friends, right?
Yes.
You look like shit. You should go to sleep.
I've tried.
Do you want to... Do you want me to get you something from Kroop's stash? Help you sleep? Something a bit more potent than your usual wine? Little bit of the old
You know
knockout
what?
juice.
You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I think
Actually.
it's wise, mate. I think you should probably, get your head down.
Yeah, I feel like shit. And you can see I haven't been able to sleep, so I haven't been able to hold control over all of the zombies. So
Yeah.
we're severely lacking today.
Yeah, let's not have any mishaps. Hey, give me a second. And I'll,
If I don't sleep tonight, then we're fucked, and I have to get rid of the last ones.
I'll pop down to. I'll pop across to the other boat.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm assuming this point is going to be all in the afternoon where you've finished a long rest, Dev.
Yes, yeah. After I
Yeah.
finish mine, I've had my beauty sleep. I'm good.
Yeah, just making it official.
Yes. So I will go. I'll shout across and get someone to get Kroop up, so I can ask him for something that will suitably put someone under.
I mean, I can arrange that.
And is
How
there
can
any
it be
booze
quite
on
hard?
this ship somewhere? Did I find any booze
No,
when
no.
I was in the captain's quarters?
No, not that you found.
Fuck.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Surely the amount of days now has passed so that I can do my brew.
Yeah, let me open the document to see where we
Oh,
were.
No.
He's got to open a document.
Are you going to give me experimental booze?
Oh no!
You sleep for
Yes.
1,000 days.
Yes, this is the best thing.
He does try it out on himself first. To be fair.
Yeah, but in this instance, kill or cure, right?
Fuck.
Yes, it's true. You had a white cap,
Yes.
nightcap on the go.
White cap.
Torrin is going to be Sleeping Beauty.
The white cap.
Oh
It's
my
gonna.
God.
It's gonna be called the white cap nightcap.
I hate you.
The
Right,
irony
so-
is, it keeps you up for 24 hours.
Right, so I need to do my second skill check, don't I? To see whether it's just because the first one was fine. So it will be a drink that's drinkable. It just depends on whether it gets any magic.
Yep.
Right. Come on, brewers tools. Give me some love. Come on. That's a 21.
Oh no.
Ah, yes. Right, Torrin. Torrin, you, my love, are in absolute luck. Because I just so happen, and I bring out the barrel, I just so happen to have brewed something new and exciting.
Have you
You
tried
wanna-
this one before?
Before we go any further, roll a D100 for me, please.
Yeah! Oh. 45.
Okay.
45. Okay. Right, so I've not tried this particular brew before, but I've got a really good feeling about it.
The last one you had a good feeling about made you dance until you fell over.
True. But think about it this way. If you dance and then fall over, you'll be so tired that you'll fall straight asleep.
Fuck, you're right. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Give me the fucking drink.
Oh, you fucking beauty. I will pour out. Now, what did I said it was beer, didn't I? I was making beer, a fungus beer, I think.
Yeah.
So here we go. I will pour out. I'm sure it'll have a wonderful head on it.
Oh yeah, very frothy.
Oh yes. Right, here we go. Get that down, you Gulliver.
What does it smell like?
Arse.
Oh, God.
Just like, yeah, like PT.
Oh, and I haven't got the one that makes things taste good. Shit. Oh, I've got thaumaturgy, not prestidigitation.
It's PT, but with this faint, like, sour twist to it, almost.
Okay. Let's. Okay.
Down the
One
hatch.
1 to 10, I like sour. 11 to 20, I don't.
13.
13, I'm not gonna like this, but I'll drink it. Wait, before I drink it. Sandara!
Yeah?
I'm trying one of Fist's weird fucking brews.
Why?
Can you come here?
What on earth
if
would-
shit goes wrong?
What on earth would convince you to do such a thing?
Because I can't fucking sleep. And at this point, I'll try anything.
Okay. I mean, do we know what's going to happen?
Not a clue.
That is
So-
the absolute beauty of it.
I mean, that's one way to describe it. If random potential adverse effects are beautiful, then
Right, Sandara, first of all, we all have 100% absolute faith in the fact that you will probably be able to fix anything. And secondly,
You've got about 35% trust in Dez's drink.
and secondly, so far, none of the drinks that I've made have been fatal.
How many drinks have you made?
4.
So it's close with the 35% then. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say yeah, I've got a 40% trust in you now then.
There we go.
Oh. God below.
Oh God. Oh no.
Oh, if you've got any gods, pray to them.
Chug,
And I'm gonna drink it.
chug, chug, chug.
Wow, this is not what I had in mind. But
What is
alright.
this, like midday, mid-afternoon?
it's about midday.
In the
Yeah.
morning.
Nah, it's about midday. If Devvie's finished sleeping, it's about.
Yeah.
So you all stood there, Chuck.
No, I-
Jug.
All right, Torrin.
Yes.
So as I said, it doesn't taste great. It's kind of like yeah, it's got this like peaty, almost earthy taste to it, and this slightly tangy, sour hint to it as well. And the froth sticks to your upper lip and to your nose.
It tastes like feet smell.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll make a note of that.
But you managed to get it down. You're... Oh, there's a slight twang in your belly. And if
Right.
anything, you start to feel a little lightheaded.
Right.
good start.
And I think everyone else is going to notice before you do.
Oh,
But you
no.
see Torrin very slowly lift off the ground.
Oh, crap. Danny, grab up.
Ropes.
But she seems to stop at
Okay,
about 20 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
And you can tell by the look of her face, she's kind of like holding one hand up to her sternum, looking a little perplexed, blinking. Doesn't seem to have noticed yet that she's actually floating.
Insert my previous belch here.
Oh, it does not smell any better coming out than it does going back down. Right, so, Torrin, love, how do you feel? You're looking a bit, lightheaded.
Why are you all kneeling down?
Sorry, you're eye level with me. I'm not
I'm
kneeling.
I'm gonna look down.
Yeah, you realise that your feet aren't touching the ground.
I will immediately grab Lanny. Like, what the fuck?
Can he fly?
Do I seem to have any control over this?
Do you want to try and attempt? Yeah, what do you want to try?
To like shift to my left or right?
Okay. I mean, have you got one hand on Lanny just to stabilize yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. If you think left, you slowly start to drift to the left.
Ooh.
Wow.
I will let go of Lanny and I will drift back. Drift a little more and move a little bit, like try and do a little circle. Can I reorientate myself? So like turn around and
Yeah, it's kind of
maybe not
like
front flip or back flip, but like
you can kind of pivot on the spot. It's a bit like an astronaut in a space station.
Wow.
You're just kind of drifting left and right, turning around as you desire.
can I try and propel myself in a direction rather than drift?
Yep. Why do you want to try?
Just like straight forward, so to here.
Okay. You think forward, and if Des steps aside, you see Torrin slowly
Is it a slow drift?
slowly drifting
Oh
over
my
to
god.
the center of the deck.
Amazing.
What did you do to me?
Oh, apparently I made you floaty. Right,
No.
I'm just
Could you
gonna
go up,
It
Torrin?
is-
Torrin, could you go up?
Sure, let's try it. I'm gonna think up.
You slowly start to rise.
Oh, fuck me.
Prof,
We
you've
don't know how
outdone
long this is
yourself.
gonna last.
At which point the boat kind of starts
going off without you.
going off without you. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking grab the mast and then pull myself back down again.
Okay.
Torrin, come here.
I'm fucking
I
coming as fast as I can.
I just rope to her leg.
What? So she floats along like a balloon?
Yeah, Torrin, it's becoming very clear to you at this point. Although you seem to have complete control over
really
the direction,
slow.
it's really slow. It's you have a fly speed of 10 feet.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
10 feet every 6 seconds.
That's still cool though.
That ain't bad.
As far as side effects go, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Can you land?
Maybe it should be the white cap flight cap.
Oh, the flight cap. Yes.
That would be amazing.
I'm gonna attempt to land and see if I can walk around, or whether I'm replacing my walking speed with a flying speed.
Yeah, when your feet get to about 20 centimeters from the deck, you stop.
I can't get any
Descending.
further down than 20
No.
feet. 20
You're just kind of
centimeters.
stuck in the air with your feet
Oh
dangling.
my
But you
God.
don't actually reach the floor.
Oh no.
Permanently a foot above the ground.
Now, so far, none of the drinks that I've had permanent effects. Of course, there might be, first time for everything, but it's unlikely that this will last more than, I don't know, a couple of minutes.
Well, your dancing thing lasted until you fell over from exhaustion.
Right, yeah. The venom made me all super wisdomy for about a minute.
Right?
Yeah. Now, you tell you what, though. Do you know what would be really funny? Is if we took you in your floated state down to the hold where all those kids are, and we were like, behold!
That is so not happening.
Really bad idea.
Your mother.
It's bad enough that they call me mother. I don't need them thinking I'm fucking supernatural and...
You are.
I mean, I am. Fuck. Oh, I hate you.
Alright, sorry. Look, this is all
Tasted
fun.
like shit, and now I'm floating. This is not helping me sleep.
This is all fun and games, yeah, but you should float yourself to the quarters and get your head down, and I'll get Croup to
My head down on what? I can't touch the floor.
just levitate 20 centimetres above it. Put some cushions down in case it wears out.
She's a very. I find her a very interesting lady because she sleeps above her covers, 4 feet above her covers.
Do you know what? It's probably better if you float above an hammock, because that way you'll have a nice soft landing, and hopefully you won't wake up.
Can you
If
imagine?
you got anything stronger than this to knock me out,
I mean,
Oh.
I'll punch you.
I could knock you out.
Back of the head.
I don't want you to knock me out like that. I mean,
No. Come on, we'll go and we'll get Croup to. Croup's got something probably. I gave him a whole bunch of money last time we had money, and he bought some nice stuff.
I'd go myself, but I'm in a predicament.
Yeah, no,
You're
don't worry.
Fine.
Go on, Des, you did this. You go and see Croup.
Oh, fucking hell. Fine.
When he leaves, I'm gonna look at the other 3. Sandara's still with us. Like, okay, this is pretty cool. But you cannot fucking let him know that I said that.
No, of course not. Come on, I'll take her by the collar, and I'll just start floating her towards the captain's quarters. Let's get you tethered.
This is demoralizing.
The angriest, gothiest balloon ever.
Demoralizing. I'm gonna, as we're walking, I'm gonna order all my undead to continue pulling ropes when required, and just let them do their job. And if they end up stopping halfway through the afternoon, then I guess that's that.
Yeah. What I'll do is, to prevent any mishaps, I will just kind of get a little bit of rope and kind of like tether you above the bed, in case.
Tie it to my foot or something.
Yeah, in case the drift of the ship means that you drift away from the bed and end up landing on the hard floor when it finally wears off.
Yeah. I hate this. It was fun for a minute, but now it's becoming an issue.
That's an inconvenience.
Oh, I hope this doesn't last all fucking day. I hope it doesn't last longer than a day.
Any other time it'd be fun.
God, is this permanent? I hope not. Firmly on the ground rather than a foot above it.
Right. So I'll go and speak to Croup. Does he have anything particularly strong that we might be able to knock Torrin out with?
Oh yeah, of course I do, Desi. What do you mean by strong? You mean like have a good time strong, or potentially bad time strong?
I would say the fastest thing that you got that will make her go to sleep, but will guarantee she gets her sight back within at least 3 days.
Alright, try this.
I'll take it. Is it? I'll give it a sniff. Can I place anything, or is it just like, oh god, my nose hairs are now melting?
Yeah, it's just like you just immediately start crying.
It's just pure fucking ethanol.
Yeah.
It's called
Right.
Storsky Scorched Gut.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I can get.
Scorched gut, scorched nose.
You know what? I didn't realise how blocked my sinuses were, but now, woof, well, free and clear.
It'll get you fucked up in no time.
I'm getting fucked up just smelling it. Right,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Crew. As
It's,
always, you are.
Also good for getting varnish off of wood.
Yeah. And blood out of the grain as well, I imagine.
Yeah. It's quite a decent rat poison as well, actually.
I'll probably leave that bit out. Right, yeah, cool. Thanks, Crew. I mean, if there's any left, I'll bring it back. But I guarantee
Don't give her just a drop, like.
Yeah, I'm in for me.
Don't I'll bottle that. It'll kill you, that son. You know what I mean?
Right, well, challenge accepted. Right, see you later.
Fucking hell.
I will go back to Macy's Day Parade Goth Edition.
You absolute cunt.
Yep. And I'll pour a tiny little, like a capful, basically.
I mean,
Are you serious? What's that supposed to do?
I say it's so little, you actually see it start to evaporate.
You drink this through your sinuses. Yeah, right. Okay. Right. Let's put it back in the bowl. So yeah, Krupp has given me this, and having smelt it, I believe I don't have any synapses anymore. Basically, you don't want to go mental with this, and being in such a person who probably doesn't drink hard spirits very often, this is probably something that you should want to go a little bit easy on.
Right. So, more than a thimble, but less than a swig, is what you're saying.
Or maybe a swig might do, yeah, but not a big swig.
Right. May I?
Oh, Beam, please.
I will take the bottle. I will uncork it and sniff.
Oh,
Recoil in horror.
Are you with me, Dev?
Oh, yeah, I was already in the room. Yeah.
So I'll point to the ceiling and say, look. If you look carefully, you can see the paint crinkling.
Fucking hell, it is as well.
Gonna
Go on then, Torrin, down the axe.
Shrug and take a swig.
The fiery water
Yeah.
that is introduced to your gullet is enough to... It's almost like the fiery fumes almost like suck out all of the air that's in your lungs. At the same time, you feel like you've not only like brushed your teeth for like 30 minutes, it also feels like the taste buds on your tongue have been they're smoothed out, like sandpapered off.
Oh,
Scoured off.
right.
Yeah, and your tongue feels incredibly smooth. It is incredibly strong. As I said, it literally takes your breath away, and you will start coughing as soon as you've swallowed it.
Quickly snatch the bottle off her and cork it again.
The fuck does he do with that stuff?
Apparently, gets stains out of floors and kills rats with it.
I'm not even surprised.
You're
Wow.
already starting to feel the effects.
Oh.
Alright, close your eyes, Torrin. Just let it do what it's gonna do.
Yeah, you can see it taking effect. Also, she starts to kind of like rotate randomly in the
I was
air.
about to say, if she's lying like lengthways, if I give her like a spinner like a top.
Well, she is tethered, so it won't.
You know what it's kind of like? What are those things called, which are like three like hoops inside of each other where you get
it's like
strapped
a
in?
gyrometer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gyroscope.
If left to their own devices, that's kind of what do. Just
One of them fucking astronaut training.
Yeah. Just but
us.
like a 50th of the speed.
Yeah.
Just very slowly.
Amazing.
This is... Why is the room spinning? Oh, that's me.
Torrin,
You are literally spinning.
Yeah, you are now very tired and also pissed.
Nice. Alright. Night, Miss Blackheart. Come on, bruv. Let's skedaddle.
I mean, I feel that this has probably got quite a few more opportunities for entertainment if we stay around for a little bit longer.
If you
She needs
fucking
a
touch
sleep,
me, I'll lightly bolt your ass.
Look, we need our wizard. We need our spells. So
Yeah. Well, okay. Right, Torrin. Assuming you survive the night, we'll see you later.
Send Sandara to check on me in an hour.
well, do.
If I've turned myself upside down and vomited, just turn me back over again.
Okay.
Okay,
Unless
so
I'm, actually on the bed at that point, and then just fucking leave me.
so the two twins leave you in the
Yes.
cabin,
Right. DM.
drunk and tumbling.
And I'm pissed.
Mr. DM.
Poisoned.
Poisoned and exhausted. The Torrin Blackheart story. Right, Mr. DM. You mentioned that the other ship is full of junk. And
Yeah, it's mostly junk. Yeah.
detritus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If a bored pirate monk wanted to go around the ship collecting sods and bits and pieces, and generally collecting up a bunch of junk with a particular art project in mind, would you allow him to do such a thing, or would you make him roll for it?
It's to collect shit that you find lying around.
Oh, but specific stuff. For
Well,
instance,
what are you
maybe-
specifically looking for?
maybe enough kind of stuff to make some black angel wings.
Some black angel wings. What, you mean like bits of wood?
Oh, little bits of fabric that might look like feathers, and bits of wood to make a
I
frame.
mean, you do find feathers. They're just mostly white feathers.
That'll do. It's even better, actually, now I come to think about it. Actually, why are there feathers on it? Why are there feathers on a ship?
I don't know.
That's odd.
I guess they eat chickens.
That's a bit odd. All right, anyway, okay, fine. Yeah, I want to gather some feathers. I want to make a frame. I want to be able to, put it over someone's shoulders, so that maybe when they wake up, they find that. You've
Okay. How long do you want to spend doing this?
Oh, well, I mean, if I've got nothing better to do, I'd say at least a whole day.
Nothing better to do. We're sailing a ship.
Yeah.
You guys are sailing a ship. You're doing
Sailing a
perfectly
ship.
well without me.
I'm going to say, if you wanted to spend an hour collecting bits and pieces that you think would be appropriate, you can do so. But at that point, after about an hour, you hear a loud thud come from the captain's quarters.
Oh,
Well, never mind. But at least we know how long it lasts for.
was I asleep?
No.
Fuck!
I was considering making a roll to see what your orientation at the time of it running out, whether you were feet down or head down.
Would you like me to roll?
All right, let's say a D8, and if one is like 12 o'clock, your head is 12 o'clock. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be head down. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that works.
Sure.
So it's like the 8 points of the compass. Ah, you're right.
Feet first, then face.
Mostly upward, but yeah, feet hit first, and then you flop down flat. And roll a d4.
How high up was I?
Not much. Yeah, but you crack your face quite
Fair.
uncomfortably on the deck. Not that you really notice.
Ow.
Does she stay asleep though? That's the thing.
He's not asleep. She has not slept.
I'm just pissed now.
She's
Oh.
just drunk. She's
shit.
not asleep.
Oh man, go to sleep.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Okay.
Grumble, grumble, grumble gets in onto the bed again.
The day continues, as does the sailing. Is there anything else you want to do during the day?
Well, I mean, now that I know she's awake, I'm gonna put on the wings that I made. I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna rock them.
All right. If you want to spend the rest of the day making, it's like some weird Victoria's Secret fucking thing.
I can fucking assure you, it does not look like Victoria's Secret. It's a fucking pantomime.
Yep.
Made by 4-year-olds.
I'm going to need Oh, what? An artistic construction. I
All right.
guess a. Oh, I don't know.
Well, survivalist work with ropes.
Yeah, but it's
You
more.
could.
It's more of a dexterous thing, I believe, because he's working with his hand.
Straight dex ability check.
Go on.
Right.
Yeah, but it's artistic, so.
So
Your
you got
choice.
either performance or sleight of hand, I guess.
Give me a. Yeah. Oh, it's like both. We can't do both. You know what? No, we'll do both. Dex to see how well it's made, and then.
So last bit, I missed what you said.
Yeah, we lost you on that
Sorry,
last one.
the Dex roll is to see like how well it's constructed.
Yep.
The performance roll is to see like how artistically expressive it is.
All right.
Yeah, that
So-
sounds good.
All right. So a dex check or dex save?
Not a save, just a
Not a save.
skill check.
Just making sure. Oh, that's a strength one. Hold on. No, disregard.
So
Oh, that.
you break the.
No! Oh! Alright, Dex is a 9.
Okay, so it's not symmetrical. One wing is obviously larger than the other and is hanging at an odd angle. It's recognizable as wings.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check.
Performance. That will be
Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah.
You strut like a cat on ice.
it's kind of recognizable as wings, I guess. Maybe like the wings of a deformed crow
That sounds
that
about
has
right.
fallen into a tar pit and then tried to wash himself off with a lawnmower.
Oh, come on, it was a 9, not a 1.
It's okay. It's nothing. Yeah.
It ain't going up on your mum and dad's fridge.
No,
Yeah.
but I am gonna put on the wings, and I'm gonna go and sit in the crow's nest, and I'm gonna perch on the edge, Batman style, with my wings out.
Wow.
I am the night. I am the watcher in the darkness. One kick, full of death.
Right.
Very nice.
Who is in the crow's nest while this happens?
Not me, because I'm actually wandering around the deck making sure everyone's doing their job properly.
Ooh, shade! I heard the shade there. I heard the shade being thrown.
There's a little bit of shade coming from your wings, probably.
Yeah,
Face. You,
yeah, sure. Who's in the crow's nest when I'm doing this to my muttering
I don't
to
know.
myself?
Probably one of the riggers. So let's say.
yeah.
Of course.
Is this some sort of expressive dance or? I saw something similar at an opera once. You know.
Shush! You're ruining my ambience.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the performance.
I am the night. I am the fist. Striking in the darkness. One punch. True death. Never see me coming.
Wow.
fucking want to at that fucking image.
All right, I'm bored now. Right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna clean out my stuff for my next brew.
Jesus.
I'll leave the wings up in the crow's nest.
Okay.
Oh
Does it come in handy
my
for something?
god.
Just attach them to something so they just sit there on the mast.
Oh,
Might come in handy for something. Okay. The rest of you. Devvie.
Yeah.
Lani. Lani is mostly going to be sailing a ship.
Sailing the ship and consulting with Tally, make sure we're in the right direction.
He's basically laid out the course for you. You still have your charts and everything on the Bloodwake, so it was pretty much a northeasterly heading.
Yeah.
And that's a fairly straightforward thing for you to do. So yeah, and as I said, the weather is fairly amicable. So he does ask you though. So, Captain, how do you like the feel of this ship?
I mean, compared to the Bloodwake, it's a bit clunky, but I don't know. I quite like it. It kind of feels like it kind of suits me. Big and clunky and quite mean looking.
Oh, you're certainly right about that. I think it could be quite handy in battle. Not the fastest ship, but looks like it could sure take a punch or two. Are we getting rid of it, or what's the plan?
I've not quite made that decision yet, Tally, if I'm brutally honest with you. I mean, the Bloodwake is good because it does give us an advantage in many ways. Getting around, getting away if we need to get away, or attack another ship, but its carrying capacity is not huge. I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. It has advantages and simultaneously disadvantages. I tell you, it's going to need a little bit of work to get it back into
Yeah, that's my only worry, is how much will it cost to get it? I mean, I can't imagine it's just a bit of cleaning, sorting it out, but...
well, it's a
bit of
little hard to tell.
repairs.
It has so much attached to it, but I think...
At the same time, the Bloodwake, once it's fixed, is a bloody good ship. We could sell it on for a decent amount, use that money to rectify this ship, get it the way we want it, and yeah, we could be in a much better place.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, keeping both is also an option.
Yeah, that's very true.
But anyway, I think you handled it fine.
Thank you, Tally. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I say, we'll make a decision. I think once we're at the port, we've got a much better idea of what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I like the feel of it.
He nods, smiles, and allows you to continue sailing. Devvie, was there anything else you wanted to do?
I was at the other end of the ship when that conversation took place, so I wouldn't have interjected. I'm literally...
I mean, if you wanted to say something on the matter, you could have walked up at that point.
Nah. That's all. So basically, I am just doing my officer's duties, but I'm also because that bell keeps on going off. It's just got me a little bit on edge all the time. So I will be constantly just running up the mast every now and again to the crow's nest just to have a quick look around. And every time I go near the rail of the ship, I'll be looking out and looking down. So all the time I will be kind of perceiving. Do you want me to roll?
Sure.
Yeah. It's not great. It's an 11. I guess I'm trying to divide my looking out between all my other duties, then that makes sense.
Yeah. You don't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Apart from that, I'll be also checking. I'm assuming we've left people guarding our charges down below, so I will be putting my head down the hatch.
There seems to be only 2 entrances or exits. There's the hatch here at the front, and there's another one here. And that seems to be the only way in and out, other than grating in the center, which is covered. So you could theoretically peer down and get a slight glimpse at them.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just be checking on them, but I don't really want to interact with them too much.
Okay.
So my concentration is getting us to port.
Good. Okay. So if there was nothing else, then I would brings to the evening. Your sailing is uneventful on this day.
Excellent.
I'm assuming evening approaches. You're going to do the same as you did the previous day.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, like, anchor up, have the blood wake, come alongside, lash the two ships together.
I think that will probably be our. Well, it's up to the captain, but I imagine that'll be our nightly routine.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, keeping the two boats together, not letting them get too far away from each other, anchoring down.
Okay. So, then it is evening time, Torrin. You have recovered from your drunkenness, but you are still awake.
Oh, man.
But it is... the night has come, and you are free to retire as you wish, if you don't want to do anything else.
Group.
Are you summoning Creep?
Well, is he on the deck with food at this point, or has he already gone back?
Yeah. I mean, if dinner is served, he will be handing out the evening meal. So if you want to speak to him, he will be around.
Group, where's that bottle?
What the stuff I gave to Desi?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I still got it. You didn't give it back. I hope he hasn't drunk it all.
Can you find him?
I can try him enough.
Thank you.
Des, where are you?
I'm probably actually doing some work because I feel shamed by my brother being so pointedly polite towards me about it.
Okay. At some point, Kroop will approach you. What are you doing?
I'll be doing some rigging.
All right. All right. While you're doing some rigging, Kroop will approach. Desi, mate.
Yeah.
You still got that bottle? I'm assuming you didn't drink it because you are upright.
That's, you are entirely correct, my friend. If you want it back, I've got it here.
Sure. Torrin was asking for it. Sorry, Lady Blackheart was asking for it.
Right. Well, I will climb down and I'll pass it back over.
So hit to Kroop.
Yep.
Oh, I could give it to her. Thank you. And Torrin, Kroop does reappear with you. He's holding the bottle in his hand, almost like a waiter in a fancy restaurant. Lady Blackheart, I have a lovely bottle here for you.
I'm gonna grab it as he's talking, take a swig,
Oh,
hand it back to him.
slowly.
So, thank you, crew. I'm gonna get back on the bed.
Okay. Are you attempting to sleep again?
Yes.
So, when he comes back out, I'm gonna say to Kroop, was she still awake?
She was awake, yeah. I think she's just gone to bed now.
She's been in bed all fucking day. Right, yeah, this is starting to become a little bit less funny. Where is me brother?
I'll be eating with everyone else, I guess. Where is everyone eating? Are we eating on the deck of the big ship or the Bloodwake?
I think we'd probably be on the Bloodwake, just because that's where
all the
is.
and it's clean. Yeah. So I'm probably over here on the Bloodwake, eating my dinner.
And Torrin, you're in the captain's quarters of the new ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably would have come to get food, then gone back to bed, then wasn't able to sleep, so then I've got the bottle, now I'm trying to sleep again. I am very grumpy.
Yeah. So, Lani, would you be sat with Dev, or are you going to be still at the wheel?
Well, we've stopped at I'd imagine we've stopped at this point.
Yeah, we've anchored.
Anchored up. So I would have come down. I would have been probably with Dev or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I will seek you two out after speaking with Kroop, and grab something to eat and sit down and say, right, all fucking about aside, she didn't sleep this afternoon.
That's a problem.
She's just gone back to Croup to get some more of that fucking rock gut.
Right.
I am becoming slightly less amused by the situation now. If she doesn't sleep, we have a fucking big problem. And I don't just mean because she can't do magic, but because you need to sleep.
Well,
generally speaking.
Also, I don't know how that affects her charges. We might have to just lob them overboard.
Yeah, we had a little chat this morning, and as you can see, the fact that we've only got 4 left, we had to dispose of quite a few of the other ones. I had a bit of fun doing it, but yeah, that'd be a problem.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's get Sindara over here.
Mm.
I imagine she's actually kind of at the table with us, isn't she?
Right.
Should be close, yeah.
Yeah. Sandara, love.
Yes, sir.
We've got a bit of a problem. Torrin can't sleep at all.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So, do you know if there's anything? Have you got anything that can help?
Well, I can possibly I'm just trying to think if I could kind of counteract the effects of lack of sleep as I
wonder if any of I wonder if Bennock or Rosie have got any soothing songs up their sleeves. I don't know. I'd try anything at this point.
I mean, what is she just can't sleep, or what exactly is the problem here?
From what we can tell, she didn't sleep last night for whatever reason, and today during the day she's been trying to sleep. She's had some of Croup's rock gut that honestly would knock out a fucking shark if you dropped in the water next to it, and it's not worked. She's just gone back to him for some more, and then she's gone to go lie down. But she's probably approaching 24 hours without sleep now, or probably well past that. That's concerning, honestly.
Do you think she's got something on her mind, or?
Well, there's something. There's having something on your mind, and then there is physically not being able to sleep. It doesn't sit right with me. It's something. It feels a bit unnatural.
What could be causing this?
I've got no fucking idea. She's not really the most forthcoming of people when it comes to personal information.
I mean, what's changed with anything? I mean, is anything different? I mean, I know we've all got a little bit stronger recently, but is there anything that's different with her and things that...
There is one thing. I don't know if it is related, but the timing seems a bit dubious. That old twin-bladed dagger. She apparently used it in one of her prayers to Merkel, and now it won't leave her side.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me.
Can we try and take it off her?
I don't think that's going to work, Lanny. She did say that she put her scrimshaw dagger on her belt the other morning, and when she looked down to use it, it was gone, and the twin-bladed dagger had replaced it. All on its own.
There's entirely too much stuff that people are leaving in places, and then it is reappearing in places it shouldn't be. And I'll hold up the clapper. I'm assuming the clapper's still there, yeah?
On your neck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold up the clapper and kind of, waggle it.
Yeah.
There's a bit too much of this shit going on here.
So is it like a cursed dagger then? Is it? I mean, I remember being in a shop back in Bloodwake, and there was a sword there, and not Bloodwake, in Blood Cove.
Yeah.
Blood Cove. And he said that sword was cursed or something, that it was a bit unlucky. It made whoever had it really unlucky. I mean, that was, I gather, a curse. I mean, is there something we can do to try and lift that?
Oh, that's your that falls under your domain, doesn't it, Santara? That kind of thing, or you would know more about it at least.
I mean, yeah, of course, there are magical items that have benevolent properties that can actually cause harm to the bearer, but they're often very, what's the word, insidious?
Yeah,
It's a good word.
I think. I think like we did in Goat's Head with Albert. I think maybe we need to find a specialist.
Yeah, I mean, I think from what I understand, cursed items kind of form a bond with the user. I don't think it's all that easy just to... I don't think it's a matter of just tossing it away, but I think it depends on the item. I don't know.
Well, I've got a funny feeling if you've chucked that dagger overboard and sailed 10 miles, it'll end up on her belt again. That's what it feels like to me, but you know. It's,
You're not wrong.
Did you find this again?
Oh, this was in Fletcher's chest. Do you remember that chest we dug up?
One you found on the beach,
Yeah.
where you fought all those...
Yeah. It seemed like that beach was drawing all manner of nasty shit to it ever since he buried the box.
Not to mention that I got struck by lightning and met Besmaro. Just putting that out there as well.
I mean,
That was your own fault, Des.
yeah.
But I'm just saying it happened at the same time. It's just, there's a lot of stuff happening. It appears that a lot of things happen at once in one very small area. It's a bit odd.
It's a bit confusing, really. Contrived, one might say. Yeah, it's hard to know.
But the best we can do for her is watch over her and just try and give her the space she needs to try and sleep until we can get on dry land or somewhere and find someone who can bloody help with it.
Okay. I mean, I spoke to Tally. He thinks we'll reach port by tomorrow evening, if tomorrow's day of sailing is uneventful, but I mean, there's no guarantee that there'll be someone there who can help us.
Nah. I think it was blind luck that we found someone in Goat's Head to fix that particular problem that we had. I know that not every place we visit is going to conveniently have someone who can help with our particular problem. But I don't know. Maybe we'll discuss. I guess we'll discuss it when we get there. But we'll have to figure out what our next steps are going to be. There's several avenues of opportunity open to us, but we've also got a few problems that need solving. So maybe head into a larger settlement with more amenities available might be a good idea. I don't know.
And you think simply just trying to take it off her is a bad idea?
I don't think it's a particularly bad idea. I just don't think it's going to work. The fact that she said that it just appeared back on her belt after she put it down.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like I said, it's these curse items create some sort of bond with the user often. If it is the case, then that does seem to have already happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I am obviously already caretaking for one weird thing that keeps appearing in different places. I'll be happy to take the blade from her and keep hold of it and see what happens.
Yeah, so it's an experiment we could definitely do, yeah.
We need to do it before Torrin drinks any more of that stuff.
Yeah, probably better to go now, actually. Right, come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, while this has been going on, Torrin, you've actually been trying to sleep.
Yes.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, I fucking hope so.
Oh, this would be hilarious.
Fast asleep.
Yes! A 24?
So, the twins and Lani, I assume, all three of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You trounce over to the other ship, and you open the door to the cabin. And in this, I mean, I said there was a bed, but it's barely recognizable as
More
one.
like a nest.
Yeah, it's actually, that's a really good way of putting it. It is in a bed. You see Torrin sprawled. Her head is tilted back, but her eyes are closed. She's slightly snoring, and her right hand, you can see, rested on the hilt of the dagger in her belt, but she does appear to be asleep.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Can I put my arms out and stop everyone from moving forward anymore?
softly, softly.
Let's go. Oh, she's fucking asleep.
Oh, well, then. Crisis avert, I guess.
I just, we might as well just leave her at the bottle. It seemed to have helped. Let's just go.
Okay.
But still,
Yeah.
I maintain that dagger ain't good for her.
Maybe we'll conduct experiments when she's awake.
Yes.
But let's let her sleep for now. And softly back through the door.
Softly, softly.
Well, that solved one problem
Yeah.
There.
for now.
If that's a thing that's going to keep occurring, though, we need to do something about it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, because, I mean, we could end up in a bit of a pickle if she's not 100%.
Absolutely. Right. Well, any other subjects for discussion for the day?
No.
What about we briefly discussed our little problem downstairs, but any more
Who's
thoughts
me?
on? Like, we're talking about all them little kiddies downstairs.
Oh, shit, yeah. Has anyone been feeding them? Because I may have forgotten.
That's a good point.
No.
We should probably feed them.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pass some bread or something.
I'm pretty sure we kind of left Sandara in charge of this whole thing.
Oh, I think we did. Yeah.
Or are you just gonna drop some food down through the grate?
Yeah, scraps.
The leftovers.
Probably, well, I mean, it'd probably be a bit nicer than that. Probably go down there and hand some stuff out.
Please, can I have some more?
Exactly.
More.
I'm not a complete dick.
I think. I would remind you, part of the plunder you found was
Dried food.
dried foodstuffs.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, you could have given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make sure they've all
They
got some
would
food because it's
Very
kids, man.
appreciative of any food that's given out.
Did you say at one point, Sean? Did you say at one point that you could actually, or the kids could see out and we could see in?
Yeah, I mean the grate that Torrin is currently stood on does lead down into that section of the ship, so they'd be able to see the feet of anyone walking over, and if you peered down, you would occasionally see the faces looking up at you.
Yeah, so Lanny would have, throughout the day when he wasn't at the wheel, would have taken a few glances down, but not having a dark vision of any kind, would have only seen the odd glance of child's face because he's not been down there yet.
If they can see up, does that mean that they were just looking at all the fucking zombies of their dead friends walking past?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Excellent.
It's keeping them in line. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
Does
but,
that
I
also-
mean, don't forget there is the one remaining adult was above deck and has seen that all. Then you'd have to assume there's been some sort of communication between them.
Yeah, I suppose. But hearing it from a sailor who might be a bit mad and actually seeing it are very different things.
Yeah.
I'd also like to believe that, given their vantage point up to the top of the mast, they would have seen me up there with my wings.
Fucking hell!
Just being really fucking weird.
Being really fucking weird.
Oh dear.
I'm justice. Black wings.
Right, well, if there's nothing else, I reckon I'm gonna start first watch.
Okay.
I will climb up to the mast on the other ship.
Torrin is in the captain's quarters. Devvie's in the mast. It's the new ship. Desmond.
One place I haven't had a poke around yet is in this giant skull at the front of the ship. I'm just going to investigate it. You know, stick my arm in the socket, see if there's anything in there, anything hidden away. Someone might have put something somewhere.
Okay, I mean it's a large skull. I mean how is it a nature thing?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nature's the thing.
Okay, it's okay. Go on.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Corner.
Ooh.
That's a 20, dirty 20.
Okay, you do. No, this is tricky. I think you assumed it was a dragon, but looking at it now and comparing it to your own dragon skull, you can actually kind of discern. Actually, this isn't a dragon. It's quite large, whatever it is. But whatever it is, it's something you're pretty sure you've never seen before.
Interesting.
But you can't actually say what it is because, as I said, it's something that is alien to you.
That is interesting. Anything inside it? Has anyone stowed away a little package of interesting things that they didn't want anyone else to find?
You're determined to
Give
find something.
give me an investigation check.
Ooh. Investigation. That'll be an 11.
No, you don't find anything around that area of the ship. I mean,
I found-
you find there's like a fish skull and then what looks like a completely dried out apple core, but nothing of any value or interest.
Ah, interesting. No, I did find something, DM. I found something. I found intrigue.
It's the real treasure.
That's the real treasure. The real treasure was a friend to me along the way.
Okay.
Also the treasure.
Other than that, should you do anything else before you go to bed?
Yeah. I've got
Yes.
I've got an interesting idea as to something that may or may not have an effect on something or other. I'm gonna go down into the bilges.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
because there's water down here, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there's an amount of water, yes.
Oh, actually, this could be a very, very bad idea.
Oh dear.
I kind of want to know what happens. Oh, I
What are you
don't.
doing?
Oh,
Do you want to do like Torrin does, and a self-imposed wisdom check?
yes, that is a wonderful idea. You do it as an ability check.
Wait,
Nate, or do you...
I do it as a save.
Save will do then. Because the curiosity is strong in this one.
That's usually what I do when I can't make a decision. I make my character do a dice roll.
So below 10, he'll do it, and above he won't.
Fuck, I have no idea what you're...
No. Oh no, us do. Ooh, 14.
Never mind then. I shall stand in the water. I'll ponder. And think better of it. And then
Ponder
I'll come
what?
back up. No,
Ponder what?
I've decided not to. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Keep me up
We'll
tonight.
end the session.
I can put it completely out of your mind, Sean. It's nothing important at all. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell whether you're being sarcastic or not.
Well, it must have been something potentially, at
Yeah.
least what he thinks was potentially.
Yeah, I mean, it could
Harmful.
have been massively dangerous for all I know.
But you don't know much, so.
You can message me privately as much as you like, Sean, but it's not going to change anything.
And on that note, I think I'm going to take my first watch perception check. 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Again, the pleasant weather has held up this evening too. You have, I mean, as clearly as one can see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Everything seems tipped up.
Wondrous. Then I am happy, and I will wait out my watch until the next crew member relieves me, and then I will go to sleep.
I believe you have someone else doing it in the night, and then early in the morning, Lani arises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be the interim as well, as I'm about.
Okay. So Devvie hands off to Des.
Mm-hmm.
Night, bruv.
As I sit there and ponder choices that I could have made and that I'll never ever tell anyone about.
Your watch is
Sick. I love it.
uneventful. And at which point, I guess you hand off to Lani.
Yep, saw what I think might have been a kraken, but it might have been a bit of kelp. Not entirely sure. Shoal of shoal of flying fish, literal flying fish. They kind of flew up into the air and disappeared off into the clouds. 2 mermaids kind of flashed at me and told them to fuck off. That's about it really.
But you still got that clapper, Des.
Do I still have the clapper, DM?
Yes.
Okay, I still have the clapper.
Cool. As Lani starts his watch, he will head into the captain's quarters of the Bloodwake and just double check on the bell.
Okay. You open up the drawer. Yeah. If you open the cloth that it is currently wrapped in, you see the bell.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
And
no
there's
clapper
no
on it.
clapper attached. Good. I will put it back and return it onto the ship, and having a wander around and just listening, keeping an eye out where I can. So, and do you want a perception for this, or
Yes, please.
let's see how terribly this goes. Oh, no, that's a 21.
What?
21.
21. Very good.
Nice.
I'm going to say basically the same as I said to Devvie.
Mm-hmm.
It's relatively clear. So,
Basically, isn't it?
yeah, and it's relatively calm. So you get a relatively unobstructed view. The air is soft and clear, and you don't hear anything on the horizon. Where are you situated now? You stood where
So
you
I
are.
would have just been wandering around the boat. I'd imagine at this point we'd have the boats relatively close together that I could hop between the two.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're tethered together as they are shown.
Yeah. So I would kind of do a perimeter walk, maybe stand for a bit, move around, move on between both ships. Let's just say I'm where I am now.
So, as I said, on the horizon you see nothing, and you hear nothing until close to dawn.
No.
On hearing that, I will dart straight back to the captain's quarters, and I'll check upon the bell.
As you reach the door to the captain's quarters, you realise the sound is coming from behind you before you've actually opened the door.
Huh.
I'm
Turn
not stood behind
back
him, am I?
around, and I look back to see if I can see where it's coming from.
It seems to be coming from here.
Where?
From where, sorry?
You're not pinging on the right
Not
line.
on our layer.
Fucker.
From
Ooh.
our ship.
It's
What's that?
Yeah.
attached.
I just realised it's attached to our
Okay.
ship.
And I reach up and I grab the bell, and is the clapper
Just-
attached to it?
Yes, you can clearly see the
And I
clapper
grab the
attached to
clapper.
it. It is thrashing wildly.
I grab the clapper to stop it making any more noise.
You clearly have the clapper in your hand, and although it's slightly, for some strange reason, the ring doesn't seem to stop. I would just say at this point, the rest of you, this has been loud enough to wake all of you up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Have I had a long rest?
You've all had a long rest, so you may.
Come here, you beautiful spell slots!
Right.
Right.
I will come
Not
Oh.
poisoned.
to here, and I will see.
Oh, we got a problem!
Yeah,
No fucking shit.
I will see the situation, and I'll go. Right. We need to get that fucking thing melted down. That's mental.
And I
Right,
try and
so-
rip the bell down.
Funny, you can feel this thing vibrating. As I said, the ring hasn't actually stopped. It's slightly faint. Feel
Right.
this thing thrashing and vibrating in you. And
So as soon as I wake up hearing this, I'll immediately put my hand to my chest. I'm guessing the clapper's gone from my chest.
yes, it has gone.
Right. Okay. I'm just making sure. You know, we might have grown
Yep.
a new one. Right. So I will sprint up to where Lani is. See what's happening. See that he's trying to stop it, but it's still ringing. So right, Lani, rip it off. Get it down.
Yeah. I want to rip that bell down.
Your strength check.
I will rage.
Very good.
Roger.
Gives me an 18.
18's not enough.
Oh shit. Right. I am going to get up on the
And
mast.
Lani, I was going to say at this point, you're struggling even just to keep, because it is the
Okay,
vibration
that's
is so strong that you're barely able to keep your hands on it.
Right. I'm going to start. I'm going to go. How high up is it? Is it just like head high
It-
or?
It's at chest height. It's head
Chest
height.
Okay, I am going to get my chisel. I'm going to put it in between the join of where it is connecting to our mast, and start hammering to get the wood away from our mast.
Okay, begin doing that. Torrin, Devvie, what are you doing at this time?
I'm going to send Zima straight up. And I'm going to get her to look for any green glow or mist or anything around
Yeah.
us.
I think what I'm going to do is dart up the crow's nest and do the same. So
Okay.
Can I have...
perception is 24.
Jesus, okay. I was going to say, can I have Zima give advantage to his roll, or shall I
Yes,
roll
give me a
it?
separate check now, please.
Okay.
She couldn't give him advantage. I wouldn't have allowed that. Anyway.
It's a 19 from her, which is
Go
great.
full lassie in his ear.
Okay. Neither Zima or Devvie are seeing anything. Zima, her like.
You're really cutting out, Sean.
Okay, sorry. Neither of you see anything. Is it because of the bell?
I've
No,
no idea.
it sounded like you might have been peaking on your audio because when you speak quieter, it doesn't seem to happen.
Both Devvie and Zima see nothing on the horizon around. But I would say that Zima, because of her echo, it's currently going absolutely fucking bananas from this bell, and it is.
Noise.
Yeah, it's vibrating at such a speed, and you're getting this weird ping off of it at the moment. Desi, you are now hammering just above the bell to try and detach it. Lani, as I said, it's vibrating immensely in your hand. It's actually from between these little cracks. This green glow is starting to emit. Devvie, give me a dexterity check.
Come on. That's 16.
Okay, you're able to hit the chisel successfully. You're slowly hammering, trying. Lani, are you just...
Oh, you've cut out again, Sean.
Say that again.
Sorry, are you holding on or are you trying to pull it off?
I'm trying to pull off. I'm trying to do whatever I can to get this bell off from the ship.
Okay. Give me a strength check, please.
Check again. Oh god,
Ooh.
I'm in 11.
At this point, your hands actually, you lose grip. Your hands
Fuck.
are no longer able to hold it.
Can't hold it, Des.
Yeah, you're almost
go,
blown back from the. It's almost like a tremor at this point. Almost like a small multiple shockwaves and.
Right. Can I? Oh, because obviously I'm hitting. I'm trying to get the wood away from the mast to get the actual bell away. Can I make? Because obviously I do unarmed attacks. Can I try and be punching the wood to try and break it faster?
Sure, go for it.
In that case, I'm going to fucking hit it. That's an 8, which I'm assuming that's actually a natural 1. So that was a good start. But okay,
I'm gonna miss.
Damage, but
yeah, no, that's fine because I only want to get an arm strike in, so I could do.
Frantic attempt to punch it, you actually misjudge it completely.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's almost like that scene in Logan where he's.
We completely missed all of that. All we heard was it's like that scene in Logan where.
What the fuck is going on with my mic today?
I don't know. I don't think it's your volume. I think you are just cutting out occasionally. I don't understand why.
Is it Discord?
It might be.
It might be internet.
it's not doing anything on my end. Ping wise.
I said it's like. Am I just too loud? Is that the issue?
I think so. I think
Maybe,
it sounds.
You might be peeking.
It sounds more internet related.
Okay.
Carry on.
Either way, I said it's like the scene in Logan where he's going through the hotel hall, where everything is just vibrating. So even your vision.
Oh yeah.
It's like a camera shake in your own eyeball.
Okay. Well, now that I've made an unarmed strike, I'm going to use a key point to do a flurry of blows on it. Actually, no, I've got another arm strike first before I do that, because I'm assuming we're going by regular attack patterns.
Go for it.
Okay, so next attack. That is a 10. Fuck me.
Are
Okay.
you punching just the wood?
I'm trying to. I mean, because I'm assuming that using the chisel, I would have got it away slightly. So I've made a gap, so I can see that it is coming a bit loose. So I now have somewhere to aim at.
With a 10, at least you do connect with the wood. You don't think you do all that much damage.
Right. So flurry of blows. Come on. Do not fuck me. That's a 21 and a 15.
Okay, in that case, so Lani, you see him make the first punch, sure of his target. You just see kind of Des grunt and just 2, 3, thwack this wood again. And on the third hit, the crack of the wood is audible despite the bell, at which point it drops, falls to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Stops ringing. At which
Right.
point, this faint green glow that had been emitting from this small hairline crack in the bell suddenly explodes, searing your eyeballs. And akin to the opening scene of Ghostbusters, a figure explodes out of this bell in a green glow.
Aha.
Before you,
That's
in a
death.
before you, in a tornado of green, is Pilk. Now in an obviously more spectral and terrifying form.
Oh, fuck.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck?
So,
Wow.
thank you very much for joining us, everyone.
Oh my god.
If you are on Twitch right now and you've listened to us for the first time this evening, you can head over to YouTube, where you can find all of our episodes, as well as a few other things, and a different campaign that we are actually hoping to pick up quite soon, actually. Yeah, join us next time. Find out how they deal with this guy. I just realised the music's quite loud.
What?
All good.
All good. So, yeah, thanks for joining us. Anything else to say?
Yeah. Don't
B.
be
Dick.
That was the worst one yet. That was the worst one yet.
It might be. There are
Intentionally
strong
so.
contenders.
Intentionally so.
and who knows? After the next session, it might have been the last one we do.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Catch you next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.